Hello students, today we will discuss the topic protozoa. It is an overview about the protozoa, so we will discuss it in the further slides. This is the basic structure of a protozoan, which is a paramecium. As you can see in the figure, it looks like a slipper and it has various features like cilia, gullet, oral groove, food particles, food vacuoles, contractile vacuoles, etc. etc. Now, this is the introduction about the protozoa. Basically, the word protozoa is derived from a Greek word which means first animal because they was the primitive animals to be discovered. Protozoa is a large group of animals and it has about 6,500 species. And most of the species are harmless, free living, and inhabits water and soil. A few species are pathogenic in nature as they can cause several types of diseases in human beings and other animals, and various types of infections are caused in the world due to protozoa every year. So we have to study about the characteristics of protozoa. Protozoans are basically eukaryotes and therefore they possess a true membrane bound nucleus, which is the most important characteristic of any eukaryote. They are non-filamentous, which means they don't have any types of filaments. Their mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, which means they depend on other animals and animals for their nutrition, for their nutritive requirements. Further, the size of protozoa is very small. It ranges from 3 to 300 micrometers. The cytoplasm of protozoa is divided into two parts. The outer layer is known as ectoplasm and the inner layer is known as endoplasm. As they are eukaryotes, they possess nucleus and mitochondria as we have previously discussed. Protozoa are motile, which means they can move from one place to another, and for their movement they use cilia and flagella. They also have pseudopodia. The word pseudo means false and podia means foot. So pseudopodia are used by protozoans for their movement, movement, or they can use themselves that for feeding on food particles from where they get their nutrition. Eye spot is also an important characteristic of protozoa, which is the region of pigment that can detect changes in the quantity and quality of light. Cyst. Cyst is basically the dormant form of protozoan that has a hardened outer covering to help them survive harsh conditions. As the harsh conditions are passed, they lose their cyst and again get the normal shape. The cyst is the basically a protective covering. Nutrition. As we know, the protozoans are heterotrophic, so they feed on dead plants and animals' debris. So we can also say that they are saprophytes, while some trophozoites feeds on bacteria and algae. Parasitic protozoa feeds on fluids and tissues of host. Like the tissue can be plasma and blood cells, and the host can be any animal or a human being. Some protozoa live in symbiotic relationship with other plants and animals. The symbiotic relationship basically helps both the animals which are in the relationship for their living so that they can benefit from each other. The symbiotic relationship can be of various types like commensalism, so that they share the same food. Next is reproduction in protozoa. Protozoa reproduce by both the methods of reproduction, like asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. There are mainly three types of reproduction in asexual types: binary fission, budding, and multiple fission, and two types in conjugation and in sexual reproduction. Two types in sexual reproduction, which is conjugation and gametogamy. This is the diagram of asexual reproduction in protozoa, which is fission. Fission means division into two parts. As here we can see, this one part is divided into two parts, and from a single parent, two daughters are formed. This is also the example of binary fission. One is splitted into two. This is the example of budding. Like a bud-like structure is formed here, and this bud further separates and forms the new ones. This is the example of multiple fission. As in the binary fission, the one splits into two. In multiple fission, one splits into many. This is the sexual reproduction in protozoa, which is conjugation. Conjugation is basically the process in which the two counterparts come together and exchange their genetic material and forms the new one. As in this step, we see this is one diploid nucleus. After that, meiosis occurs and various haploid micronucleuses are formed. Diploid means the number of chromosomes is 2n, and haploid means the number of chromosomes is n. Later on, they come together with each other, and this process is known as syngamy, and they exchange their nuclei. And further, three are formed from this so that the new ones forms have the genetic material of both the parents. These are some types of disease caused by protozoans. As we have already discussed, this protozoa can also cause some types of diseases. They can be pathogenic. Giardiasis is a disease which is the source of disease is contaminated water, and the protozoan is Giardia. Next one is malaria caused by mosquito bite, and the protozoan is Plasmodium. Next one, dysentery, source is contaminated water, and the causative agent is Entamoeba. Another disease is sleeping sickness caused by tsetse fly bite, and the protozoan named is Trypanosoma. Toxoplasmosis is another disease caused by contaminated soil eating undercooked meat that contains the organism, and the protozoan responsible for it is Toxoplasma. Thank you.